Hello, and welcome to our interview with the Community Toastmasters. I'm Jeannie Deller, and we're here on behalf of Toastmasters International to share with you some of the uplifting and life-changing attributes of being a Toastmaster. I'd like to begin with the Toastmasters mission statement. Toastmasters International is the leading movement devoted to making effective oral communication a worldwide reality. Through its member clubs, Toastmasters International helps men and women learn the arts of speaking, listening, and thinking, vital skills that promote self-actualization, enhance leadership potential, foster human understanding, and contribute to the betterment of mankind. Okay, so with me tonight are my four guests, Bob Brenton, Tim Dreyer, Lori Hunt, and Jeremy Hammers. Thank you all so much for coming this evening. I would like to first note that we have a variety of clubs in Midland, and our four guests attend some of those meetings. And those clubs are, first of all, two community clubs open to all community members. And those two clubs are Midland Toastmasters and Sensational Speakers. There are also three corporate clubs. Those clubs are DC Talk from Dow Corning and two Dow Chemical clubs, those being Tuesday Talkers and Wednesday Speakers Circle. So let's get acquainted, and if I could, if you'd once again name who you are, tell us which club you belong to, how long you've been a member of that club, and why you joined Toastmasters. And we'll start with Bob.
Thanks, Jenny. I'm a member of Midland Toastmasters Club, also a member of DC Talk Toastmasters at Dow Corning, and a member of the newly formed Sensational Speakers Toastmasters. And I came to Toastmasters because I realized that all the good ideas that I had were not going to be effective unless I had a way of communicating them to other people effectively. And I found Toastmasters, and it met what I was looking for exactly, and I've benefited greatly by improving communication and leadership skills through the Toastmasters program.
Great, thanks, Bob. Tim.
My name is Tim Dreyer, and I am a member of the Dow Corporate Club, Tuesday Talkers. I have been a member for almost 2 years now. I joined because in my line of work, I was asked to give safety presentations and demonstrations, and it literally made me sick, kept me up at night kind of thing. So by joining, it helped alleviate a lot of that. It helped my self-confidence. It also honed my listening skills, which I didn't even anticipate. So the whole Toastmasters program has just been exceptional for me.
Thanks. Lori.
My name's Lori Hunt, and I am a member of the corporate club Tuesday Talkers and a community club in Mount Pleasant. I've been in Toastmasters for about 3 years, and I joined Toastmasters to improve my impromptu speaking abilities and also to improve my public speaking, both of which needed very much improvement. And I used to be very, very nervous speaking in front of a crowd, and now I'm not very nervous at all anymore. So it's been very good. It's also helped my impromptu speaking abilities as well.
Thanks, Lori. Jeremy.
I'm Jeremy Hammers. I'm a member of the Tuesday Talkers Club, and I've been a member for a little bit under a year. I joined mainly to improve my communication skills because, especially when I was younger, I would often be pretty nervous around people, especially meeting new people. And a lot of time, even at work, I'd have trouble communicating my ideas effectively just because I was kind of nervous and a little bit shy and a little bit awkward. But I heard that Toastmasters could help me there, and I really wanted to improve my communication skills, and it has.
Great. Thank you for sharing. I think, Tim, I'll put this question out to you. Research tells us that speaking in front of groups of people is the #1 fear for people. Would you agree with that? And from your experience, were you ever that person? And I'm hearing you say that you were that person. And are you still that person, Tim, or has Toastmasters made an impact?
I absolutely was that person. my first Toastmasters meeting I came to was an open house, and they had food there. And David had mentioned to me, well, why don't you have something to eat? You don't understand. This is how nerve-wracking this is for me. I can't even think about eating, let alone doing it.
Yes.
So it has helped me immensely as far as sleeping at night before I have a presentation or giving a talk somewhere. I have become 100 times more comfortable with that than I was.
Thanks, Tim. And so what I'm hearing you say, for you, yeah, it probably was the number one fear,
Absolutely.
and you buy that it perhaps is for the majority of people.
I would say that it is.
Lori, what do you think about that? I mean, does that, from your experience as a Toastmaster and the people that come in to your group, do you think that's a pretty valid statement?
I think so. I know it was for me. When I gave my first speech, I was so nervous and I thought I was going to puke, and you know, my knees were shaking and my voice was shaking. And I wondered why I even got up there to speak, to be honest. But now it really isn't one of my first fears. It's now spiders. Before it was public speaking, spiders. Now it's spiders, public speaking. So we definitely improved.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for your response. Jeremy, were you nervous when you first joined? And I'm hearing you say, you know, you probably were nervous. And then if you could respond to perhaps compare and contrast when you started Toastmasters and gave your first speech. Compare that, if you would, please, to the last speech that you gave at Toastmasters.
Yeah, I wasn't actually too nervous about actually joining Toastmasters because I had attended a couple meetings as a guest there, and the people there were really supportive and friendly, and it was actually a lot of fun. So actually joining, no, I wasn't scared at all, but doing my first speech, definitely, like I said, even a couple weeks beforehand, I'd be nervous about it, just thinking about having to write the speech and get up in front of people and make sure I try not to screw up or get stalled out where I can't remember where I'm supposed to go next with it. But yeah, finally getting up there, I went through it in 5 minutes. I don't really remember any of it because I was just, I was a little bit out of it. My butterflies in my stomach and a little bit queasy. But once I sat back down, I felt a little bit better, and then my fellow Toastmasters helped me out and told me what I did right and what I could improve on, and I felt a lot better about it. And my last speech, I definitely felt, I was almost not nervous at all. There's still a little bit left of the butterflies in my stomach, but I was able to focus on the content of the speech and my actual speaking a lot more because it was really just very comfortable, and I was a lot more confident and calm the whole time.
That's great. Thank you so much.